What's up, y'all? So today I'm gonna propagate into the realm. So, what are we gonna talk about today? Well, today let's talk about the prisons we set for ourselves. For starters, what are you right now? What do you mean? What exactly are you as a person? I'm a black male. So you're black and a man. Got it.
Here, each of us does one thing, and we have to nail it every time. The Christmas tree just has to stand there, all festive.
Merry Christmas!
You guys, we are so pretty.
Devil, poop, thumbs up, they just show up and they're good to go.
Hooray! I'm a billionaire!
The laugher is always laughing, even if he's just broken his arm.
I can see the bone!
Well, honestly, you set yourselves up for failure with those labels. Black, white, gay, straight. Law enforcement, civilian. But how are we supposed to differentiate? You're not. Why do you need to do that? Because of the society that has built up itself around these labels to pretty much make you the most efficient as possible in order to help others, which at this moment are very, very few of the population. Gain more money, gain more access to knowing, gain more power over you. And you just sit there, going with it. Like, you see yourself as race. You see yourselves as a color. Right? But why? Because of what was given. A fictitious construct that was given to you. Now everybody is, oh, black is the thing to be. Like, I'm not black. I don't know what that is. Well, the police will see you as black. You don't know where we're going, right? That day is over.
Valentine! Hey, Valentine!
Glad to hear we could use the help.
It's here. It's reached the gate. Close them.
Sir,
Seal the gates.
our men are still
Just
out
do
there.
it.
This is a biohazard quarantine area. You cannot be allowed to leave the city.
What's going on here?
All appropriate measures are being taken. The situation is under control. You have 5 seconds to turn around and return to the city.
Do it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Even though the illusion still lingers, it's falling away. You have to worry about protecting yourselves, and it's not worrying about protecting yourselves from the police or from the black thugs. You have to worry about your neighbor, your family member, your friends, the so-called loved ones that we've let in, that have taken care of us. Because everyone is changing.
Not if they were giving it away. Come on, Marianne, let's check out Yoshi. Andrea?
Right away, Mrs. Heath.
No.
Yes. I want you loose and pliable this afternoon.
Pico, let's get another bottle of Chardonnay for Mrs. Barstool and Mrs. Heath.
You know what you should do. You should buy it, wear it once, and then throw it away. That'll loosen you up.
Eddie wasn't afraid of me shouting my mouth off. He would have put a cellulite clause in the prenup.
Dr. Robert, I'm telling you. Go ahead.
I don't know.
That's the ultimate test. Come on. Feel real?
Yes, absolutely real.
Dr. Robert. When you're ready. What do you think?
We're all either elevating or staying stuck in a system that is collapsing. And I may talk about a lot of high-end stuff, 5D and above, but at the end of it all, 3D, 5D, or whatever, none of that matters, because this is your show. This is your game. You're player one. So what are we doing? What are you doing? You're sitting there wanting to be mad for what? They oppressed you. You want to be mad about that. Got it. Okay. Do you know where black people came from? Do you know what the main reason was for the downfall in the first place? You don't realize how cruel we were back in the day to certain minorities. And I'm not saying that to push a narrative for this minority. I'm saying that because everything comes full circle. Case in point, Uden being persecuted by National Socialists.
Lights.
Du, aufstehen! Werft ihn raus! Hopp, lauf rein!
Then settling themselves and becoming just as bad as the ones who persecuted them once, if not worse. Now, they had camps. These people don't even bother with camps. They just blow you up. No trial, no nothing. Even if it was a kangaroo court.
لكن أنا أقول أمامكم إنه أنا ثبتت الإصابات التي أصابتني أمام 3 مجموعات طبية ومجموعتين على الأقل بشكل حاسم. وإلى 8 أشهر بعضها يا الله تماثل للشفاء.
At least you got to see the judge. But back on topic, quick research, discernment, and looking at the past, you'll see a picture that was painted that tried to get covered up, and the minority doesn't want to go back to that because they know what was. They're frightened of it. I would be too. So you're both mad at each other for infractions that you committed towards each other. Horrible society at the end of the day. Nothing to offer to anyone but anger and sadness, guilt, envy. Like, why? Race isn't real. And the fact that you still have these traumas, these emotional ties to the past, when it's just a very minute and small portion of the past. We were oppressed for 400 years. Everyone's been oppressed for 400 years. I can assure you of this, with the exception of the few who are in the know. Everyone has been oppressed. You've been made slaves, you've been made cogs. They just kill you indiscriminately and you don't even care. Not just one race opposed to the other, just people in general are being murdered, eaten, blown up. Their blood is being used in rituals and skincare products.
This is one of Oprah's favorites. She says it's a miracle fountain of youth and her magic wrinkle cure. So I'm going to put a little on your hand.
I'd do that. Oprah did.
Yeah, Oprah did it. All right, so here, we're going to rub it right in.
How come it's red?
I'll show you in a sec, Steve. So this is made from growth hormones of human...
Look, the wrinkles has just disappeared. I can't even ball my hand up.
But so it's made from human foreskin. I'm sorry, Steve.
And you sit there and want to be angry at a construct.
I'll say something. You people, you are a virus. You destroy the world. Everything beautiful you poison. You crack our spines and do all you can to break our will. You stab us and tell us it's our fault. And if you don't do it yourself, you stand by, close your eyes, and pretend there's nothing wrong. And the only thing that will change anything is if another virus comes along. And I hope that happens very soon.
This evening obviously hasn't gone as I'd hoped. And I think I'm having a full-on panic attack right now.
Okay. Well, again, that was given to you. It's been a psyop on you for quite a while. And if you can't realize that by now, good luck to you. Because that day is over. Once everything falls apart, you'll realize, what the heck were we really fighting about? My God. So, why create a label for yourself? A prison, an imaginary prison at that, for your mind. To get stuck in a trap. For your mind. It's all about your mind, right? You just can't wake up, can you? And just want to lay something out. If you hear a little bit of a snore in the background, one of my dogs is asleep and they snore. So you may hear, I'm just like, Wake up. Please, I'm recording. I'm not going to do that, though. Sleep well, please. Sleep well. No. With that, this is just another filler, because I find that when I make certain heavy videos, I get to the point where I'm just like, maybe that's too heavy for them. They might not learn anything. They might just be like, oh, no, no. So we got to keep it light, keep it jovial sometimes, keep it copacetic, calm. So, with that, I didn't really come on here to make a long-winded rant video about different topics. I really just came on here to say, stop making prisons for yourselves. If you see yourself as a police officer, as a criminal, as a judge, a soldier, man, woman, black, white, you're foolish. Well, we have to have order. Order comes from chaos. What do you need that for? Well, we have to know about the genders. You can't look at yourselves and see? You can't take off your pants and see that you're two separate genders?
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Thanks for the tip.
That doesn't work for you, so you need a label. You both have both energies inside of you, so what are we talking about? My sister came from the father, and I came from the mother. Daddy's girl, mama's boy. Whoa, whoa! That's not right, he's wrong. Okay, I'm okay. I don't care what you say. I mean, so many of you who like to propagate have had years to change the narration. Fix it. But all you did was propagate. You didn't dictate. You didn't level set. You didn't fluctuate the star. Well, that's not true. That's not true. There were some enlightened people who got to the point where, oh, I am all things. And then in the end, they opted for a peaceful life, a peaceful transition to a different existence.
But beware. Anger, fear, aggression. The dark side are they. No. Do not underestimate the powers of the Emperor. You'll suffer your father's fate. You will. God. Walk.
Can get to that energetic point where once you shed the vessel, you don't have to reincarnate. You can go to a different level, understand that, live that life for a little while. But for those who can't, reincarnation, you're going to come back as another person, as a tree, as lava, as an animal. Look at those labels. Wow, look at all those labels. Jeez. You know, it's funny because some animals are just as smart, if not smarter than people.
Get a photo!
Uh-oh. He's getting closer and
He's
closer.
getting like closer. Yeah. I'm taking a video right now. Hold on.
Oh shit, he wants food, I think. Oh.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, grab it, grab it! Monkey! Oh no!
It's the craziest thing to me. Now, this video is getting longer than intended, so I will leave you with this little portion. Jellyfish, right? You know why they sting? They're collecting samples. They store information. And when we start this all over again, that's if we actually have to reset everything, then they'll have templates to go off of to reestablish life. But you're going about dissecting them and trying to find out and go through information because you're a curious bunch, aren't you? We're going to reverse engineer your technology. We will get to know you. You don't even have that time. How long you got? What you need? 100 years? 1,000? Some of this stuff is way outside of the scope of your understanding. So you depend on people like me to give you this information, right? It's okay. I realize that now. Oh, the light bulbs are going off, right? Well, with that, if only you had more time. But since you violated contracts, and since even if you didn't violate the contract was only stipulated for a certain amount of time. And then once that time was over, you're no longer in charge. Now, there could have been a new agreement that was hatched out, but unfortunately, the old contract, violations occurred, you didn't even follow it, so it's just like, who wants to really deal with you? No one. Not even the Greys. They gave you technology in hopes that you would probably blow yourselves up because all they were doing was learning because they're trying to reverse engineer you. They want your vessels. They need to propagate. They're dying off.
What is it?
That is one of my ancestors. He is from a time before our program of genetic manipulation became irreversible.
So that's why he's so important. His physiology can give you clues to stave off your own genetic degradation.
Now we can no longer afford to wait.
But cloning only goes so far. I mean, genetically, our genetics are made in a specific way where tampering can only be done to a certain level. And then once you pass that level, instant cellular death, the degradation of all of the cells is just like a domino effect that takes place. So I get that you're using CRISPR and all this stuff, but you can only go so far. So with that out the way, I really didn't intend to make this video long. Again, I have to tell myself that so I can pipe down because this is just a filler. But if you're seeing yourself as a label, good luck to you. If you want to see yourself as more, that's where it is. Like, it's a good way to be. Peace of mind, balance. I don't have to see myself as this. I don't have to get angry when I see something that's a psyop against me. And my people. My people. You're one and the same. You may have been created a little differently, but the model is almost completely identical. Almost. And then there's the sex, the constant sex that we have all been having with one another. Mixing. So at this point, you don't know where you come from at all. There's only a very finite amount of humans on this planet who have original DNA that hasn't been tampered with. Very, very finite amount. So good luck to you in that regard, since not only are we one, y'all are all family by blood for the most part, but you don't realize that because you think on the scale of a few generations. It's okay. I get it. But with that being said, I'm going to get off my soapbox and wish you all the best in this life. Wish you all the best during this journey. And go with the flow of life. Learn how to navigate it. Discern a little. If you go to the deep end, just be able to get yourself out, okay? Now, with that being said, as always, with a smile on and positive vibes your way. For the light workers, keep doing your thing. For the chosen, stay on mission. And for those who know, let's get it.